Energy is one aspect, but not the only aspect. We look at the performance of cities in terms of stocks and flows, because we believe a city is an organism with a certain metabolism. And in this metabolism, different functions are important. One is, of course, the energy, but one is also the stock and flow of materials, of water, of people, of space, of information, and of landscape.
If we were to look at spatial planning, I think it's a part of thinking, part of natural thinking of what it is to make a city work. Without that, I think you're taking one of the highest risks with such a large population.
And particularly when we are looking at now, the emphasis should be more on accessibility than the mobility. So when you are looking at the accessibility of the people to their workplace, or to meet their relatives and friends, or even the education or the healthcare, so the planning becomes a very integral part for these things.
40% of the population in Bangalore lives in unplanned neighborhoods, where the sewerage systems, sanitation systems, water systems are largely non-existent. So we are creating a situation in which a substantially large population is living in a very unhealthy situation. And it just so happens that we have managed not to have a huge epidemic yet.
Bangalore has many challenges because it's growing very rapidly, both spatially and economically. And it's not been able to manage to match the aspirations of its people with the area that it's grown to. So planning itself in its spatial form is not enough. We need to integrate economic planning, planning for livelihoods, and also mobility networks, and make sure that land markets work for disadvantaged people.
In a city like Bangalore and all the big metropolitan, the 8 metropolitan cities of India, the mega cities, so to speak, whether you're a pedestrian, a bus, a cyclist, a motorist, the experience of the road is a day-to-day nightmare.
But now in Shanghai,
Now in Shanghai, we're doing a project called Slow Traffic System. Slow Traffic System means the pedestrians. We have to build a lot of pedestrian-only streets and bicycle lanes. The other solution of transport in Shanghai is to facilitate the public transport systems to replace the car ownership. Therefore, we're building a lot of P+R park and ride areas outside of the downtown system to allow the travelers and drivers to park their car outside of downtown and to change to public transport. The second solution is to allow the carrying out of projects in information services. It provides more complete information services to satisfy the demand of the travelers. Such as we use the smartphones, we can use the computers and a lot of information terminals. Which route to take, we can calculate the time cost or traveling cost. Now, new energy cars or sustainable transport system is also a very hot topic in China. In Shanghai, the government has already set a lot of policies to encourage persons to use these new energy cars. They give subsidies to the buyers.
give the subsidy to the buyers.
How do you actually organize it so that it doesn't become an obstacle course on a daily basis, but actually you look at an environment which is pleasing and aesthetic, and we all aspire to be Singapore's, but well, you know what, let's start with the small things. Let's begin with the road.